Welcome to Daily Scripture Reading. I do not own the rights to this music. Judges chapter 4. This is the Amplified Version. Deborah and Barak rescue from Canaanites. But the Israelites again did evil in the sight of the Lord after Ehud died. So the Lord sold them into the hand of Jabin, king of Canaan, who reigned in Hazor. The commander of his army was Sisera, who lived in Harel Sheth-Hagoyim. Then the Israelites cried out to the Lord for help, for Jabin had 900 iron chariots and had oppressed and tormented the sons of Israel severely for 20 years. Now Deborah, a prophetess, the wife of Lapidoth, was judging Israel at that time. She used to sit to hear and decide disputes under the palm tree of Deborah between Ramah and Bethel in the hill country of Ephraim. And the Israelites came up to her for judgment. Now she sent word and summoned Barak, the son of Abinoam, from Kadesh Naphtali, and said to him, Behold, the Lord, the God of Israel, has commanded, Go and march to Mount Tabor, and take with you 10,000 men of war from the tribes of Naphtali and Zebulun. I will draw out Sisera, the commander of Jabin's army, with his chariots and his infantry to meet you at the river Kishon, and I will hand him over to you. Then Barak said to her, If you will go with me, then I will go, but if you will not go with me, I will not go. She said, I will certainly go with you. Nevertheless, the journey that you are about to take will not be for your honor and glory, because the Lord will sell Sisera into the hand of a woman. Then Deborah got up and went with Barak to Kadesh. And Barak summoned the fighting men of the tribes of Zebulun and Naphtali to Kadesh, and 10,000 men went up under his command. Deborah also went up with him. Now Heber the Kenite had separated himself from the Kenites, from the sons of Hobab, the father-in-law of Moses, and had pitched his tent as far away as the terebinth tree, as in Zaanannim, which is near Kadesh. When someone told Sisera that Barak the son of Abinoam had gone up to Mount Tabor, Sisera called together all his chariots, 900 iron chariots, and all the people who were with him from Harosheth Hagoyim to the river Kishon. Deborah said to Barak, Arise, for this is the day when the Lord has given Sisera into your hand. Has the Lord not gone out before you? So Barak went down from Mount Tabor with 10,000 men following him. And the Lord routed Sisera and all his chariots, and confused all his army with the edge of the sword before Barak. And Sisera dismounted from his chariot and fled away on foot. But Barak pursued the chariots and the army to Harosheth Hagoyim, and the entire army of Sisera fell by the sword. Not even one man was left. But Sisera fled on foot to the tent of Jael, the wife of Heber the Kenite, because there was peace between Jabin the king of Hazor and the house of Heber the Kenite. Jael went out to meet Sisera and said to him, Turn aside, my lord, turn aside to me, have no fear. So he turned aside to her and went into the tent, and she covered him with a rug. And he said to her, Please give me a little water to drink, because I am thirsty. And she opened a skin of milk and gave him a drink. Then she covered him. And he said to her, Stand at the door of the tent, and if any man comes and asks you, Is there anyone here? Tell him no. But Jael, Heber's wife, took a tent peg and a hammer in her hand, and came up quietly to him, and drove the peg through his temple, and it went through into the ground, for he was sound asleep and exhausted. So he died. And behold, as Barak pursued Sisera, Jael came out to meet him and said to him, "Come, and I will show you the man whom you are seeking." And he entered her tent with her. And behold, Sisera lay dead with the tent peg in his temple. So on that day, God subdued and humbled Jabin, king of Canaan, before the sons of Israel. And the hand of the sons of Israel pressed down heavier and heavier on Jabin, king of Canaan, until they had destroyed him. The end. God bless you, and thank you for joining me today.